Most tactical brands either get their ads denied or they burn through cash targeting the wrong people. You want the truth? Paid ads can be your fastest route to getting eyeballs on your business, but only if you set them up to survive in our niche and to convert without wasting a dollar. Today, I'm going to break down how to run meta ads for your tactical business the right way, even in a restricted industry. Okay, I know. And by the end, you'll know exactly where your ad dollars should be going and how to get them to actually pay you back. All right, the first part of what we're going to get into today is going to be about why ads actually fail in the tactical world. Meta's ad policy is a bit of a minefield. They won't let you talk about firearms, ammo, sometimes even certain optics, and even tactical terms trigger disapprovals. And remember, these policies don't just ban guns, they ban a lot of related imagery and language surrounding that terrible, terrible word. And most people either get frustrated and quit, or they just throw money at the ads until they see some clicks and they think, huh, fine, I did it, good enough. There's some rookie mistakes that we see, and I will say the people who are out there trying are better than the ones who aren't. Just you're getting more information. But these rookie mistakes we see are running cold traffic campaigns and expecting those purchases. Not going to happen that way. Another one is just sending clicks to a homepage that's not quite optimized. Homepages are typically a mess of all sorts of cool images and call to actions, and people get confused and they ditch, they dump, they bounce. Or you just target way too broad. You can't just go into there to the back end and say anyone in the US 18 plus. There's a lot of people in the US 18 plus who are afraid of guns, knives, and all that other fun stuff. The key takeaways here is ads fail because the strategy isn't built for the space, not because ads don't work. All right, the next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna break it down to 3 phases so you can get the ball rolling, okay? Phase 1 is just how to get awareness without getting flagged. Here, you wanna run content style ads that give value and not sell, okay? You wanna use safe imagery, talk about lifestyle and training, environment. You can utilize some product flat lays of gear without that dangerous context. And when you're talking about the product and services, talk benefits, not direct sales. So an example could be, this holster will help you improve your draw speed, not buy this holster. All right. The goal of this is to build a warm audience of people who engage with you, and they'll come to see your content or they'll visit your site. That's what we're trying to do, right? Phase 2 here is when we start retargeting that warm traffic. This is where the money typically comes in. You can retarget everyone who has engaged with your content in the last 30, 60, 90, up to 180 days. Just talking about meta here. So 6 months worth of traffic can potentially be retargeted, okay? At this stage, your creatives can be a little more direct. You can highlight features, talk about customer stories. You can show problems and solutions. You can say, hey, you're sick of this problem with charging handles. We've developed a new one with this feature to help with that problem. Why does this work? Because at this stage, people already know you, right? The ad costs are going to be lower. Your cost per click are lower, and your conversion rates to that sale or to that lead generated are typically going to be more favorable. Phase 3 is where everyone wants to jump to, scaling, right? You got to get through phase 1 and 2 first. So once retargeting in phase 2 is profitable, then you can scale the budget slowly. It is not linear. It's not add $5 a day until you're Bill Gates. No one wants to be him, but you get it. But here you can test new audiences, similar interest groups, maybe some lookalikes of your buyers. You can also start to rotate your creatives every 2 to 4 weeks based on your ad spend. Keep an eye on that frequency. That's a metric in Facebook. If that starts to raise higher than it was initially, your ads might start to fatigue like a Geico commercial that makes you want to strangle that fucking lizard. The key parts for phase 3 are to remember that paid ads are the most powerful when you own the whole funnel, not just the cold traffic. Retargeting warm traffic will always be your highest return on investment spend. And the creative here, what you show and what you say, is just as important as targeting. You emphasize so heavily on these great videos and images, pay attention to where those are going. And lastly, I'm definitely guilty of this, but patience. Patience is key. Scaling too fast will burn the budget and take results, okay? All right, lastly, phase 4, part 4, whatever you want to call it. This is how you can do this at home, right? So they're going to give you 4 steps to do this at the house or your office, all right? Step 1, go into your ad account, create a custom audience of all website visitors and social media engagers in the last up to 180 days. It's a good one to start there. Step 2, go into the creative side. Create a simple retargeting ad, 1 image, 1 benefit-focused headline, and a short copy that speaks directly to your ideal customer. All right, step 3 is when you talk about money, right? So we got to set a small budget. Facebook will take $1, they'll take 10 grand a day. They usually find on the low side at least $15 to $20 a day. Set that as a retargeting ad, let it run for 7 days, and watch for click-through rates, cost per purchase or cost per lead, cost per click, those sorts of metrics. You want to see if it's landing the right way. And then if it's working, think about scaling. So kind of wrapping all this up, Running ads in the tactical space isn't just about spending money, all right? It's about spending money the correct way. The policies are there. Use them to your benefit. Start small, retarget the right people, focus on your creative, and sell without tripping all these policy alarms. If you ever have any questions, take a screenshot of something, send me a message, talk to other people in the group who have already spoken to me or other folks. We're here to help. That's the end of the process here, okay? So if you can do all this, you will stop wasting money on ads. And if you've made it this far, never boost a post again. Shit sucks. It's a waste of money. It really is. Never seen it work in 13 years. Yeah, 12 years, not 13. I'm aging myself.